Extrinsic versus intrinsic, right? It's a wonderful set of studies that look at children. I mean, when you use children as human subjects, imagine being my kids, right? I mean, they're like total human subjects, right? And when you take, they're wonderful social psychological experiments using kids, and what they do is they first ask them, what's your favorite toy? Right? They say, my truck, or blocks, or dolls, or whatever, and in the first part of the experiment, and then they measure how much enjoyment they're getting from playing with their favorite toys. Second part of the experiment, they say, if you go play with that Barbie doll, if you go play with that truck, their favorite toy, I'll give you a cookie. They enjoy the toy less. Same thing is true using college students, where they're having college students working on these really interesting puzzles. And in the first part, they work on the puzzles, and they do it voluntarily. In the second part, they're paid to work on the puzzles, and as soon as they get a break, they stop. They put the puzzles down. It's less fun when you're motivated extrinsically. This is a big deal for those of us who run companies. Be very careful when people truly love what they do, bribing them to do what they do. Make sure that part of the reward is inherent, because the extrinsic rewards really matter. Here's what it means for happiness. Here's what all this stuff means for happiness. Aristotle had it right. You know what Aristotle said is the secret to doing things that make you happy? Do useless things. That's it. If you're doing it for some other reason, it brings less happiness. It's the useless things that bring you bliss, right? It's the conversation about the World Cup that brings you happiness. It's not the conversation about work, because work is instrumental. You might like the conversation about work. I love my work. I'm crazy about my work. But it's instrumental. It's the useless things in life. Do more useless things. Now, you know they're not useless. I mean, your pursuit of spiritual enlightenment is far from useless, but it sure looks useless. Right? I mean, what you do in your sacramental life is the ultimate useless act, yet it is what will bring you bliss. It is spending your resources on a bunch of kids you don't want or need. Useless. It's the secret of happiness. It's the secret of happiness. The last word I'm going to leave you with is do more useless things today. God bless you.